It's your boy HifiVega back again, and today I want to talk about an old school brand that you might not always think about, but they make new amps, and I have a budget friendly option right here. So let's just get straight to that.
Yeah, I just want to be the greatest.
And here it is. It's the Memphis SE2000.1d. It is a monoblock amp. It's rated 200 watts at 4 ohms, 350 watts at 2 ohms, and 500 watts at 1 ohm mono. Just looking around the amp real quick, it's a basic little amp here. You have a gain, subsonic filter, low pass, bass boost, and a phase shift. You have a remote knob, of course, line input and a line output, power protect light. On the other side, you have two 30 amp fuses. That's good. That lets you know it's probably going to do somewhere around rated. You've got these horrid terminals here, absolutely trash terminals. I hate this style of terminal. My buddy Dean might argue with me on that, but I do not like this style of terminal. You definitely have to use crimp ends to go inside there and tighten down. So outside of that, it's a nice enough looking amp. And like I said, this is an old school company, Memphis Audio, since 1965. I did not know that they were around that long, but that's pretty cool. What do you say we throw this on the dyno and see how close to their claims they actually come? Starting with the 4 ohm mono test using a 40 Hz sine wave, we are rated 200 watts by 1, so let's see what we actually get. Alright, we have 197 watts, 14.39 volts, pulled 18 amps, making this 76% efficient. On to the 2 ohm mono test using the same 40 Hz sine wave, we are rated 350 watts by 1. We got 344 watts, 14.29 volts, pulled 34 amps, making it 70% efficient. On to the 1 ohm mono test using the same 40 Hz sine wave, and we are rated 500 watts by 1. We have 554 watts, 14.12 volts, pulled 62.4 amps, making it 62% efficient. All right, it's time for the best part of any amp dyno, and that is looking at the guts. And this amp is on loan from a good friend of mine, and he said, you know what, cut that warranty label and let's see what it looks like inside. So that's what we're fixing to do. Back with my final thoughts on the Memphis 2001.d. First of all, the name leads you to think it's a 2000 watt amp when really it's a 500 watt rated amp. That being said, it pretty much meets or exceeds its ratings in every category within a margin of error. Of course, pretty much did rated, and at 1 ohm it actually did overrated. So a decent little amp. You can pick it up for around $150 to $175. I'll leave an affiliate link in the description below if you want to pick it up. A nice little budget amp from a company that's been around for a while and has kind of a proven track record of putting out a good product. The things I didn't like about it, I've got it right here. These terminals right here are absolutely terrible, specifically for the power and ground. Not only are these not like regular barrier strip terminals, but there's a top and a bottom to them, which makes them even worse. So I really hate that. On the speaker leads, it's not so bad. You're using 12 gauge wire, most likely. Crimp terminals on that will be just fine. But outside of that, I think it's a fairly handsome amp. Looks pretty good. I like the old school throwback heatsink top, kind of broken up by this. This is reminiscent of their old amps. They were basically all this top heatsink, and I think they look pretty good. So if you're thinking about this amp for your system, I think it is a recommend. It pretty much does rated. What's rated is not 2000 watts. Let's remember that. That's another thing I don't like about it. That's it. That's my review on the Memphis 2001 DF amplifier. If you like this kind of stuff, you know, give me the thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And let me know what you think about this amp in the comments. Have you used it? Have you used any newer Memphis stuff? What do you think about like their bigger amps? I'd be interested in getting some of those and testing them out for myself. So with all that being said, I hope to see every single one of you on the next video. Huge shout out to all my Patreon supporters, but a special shout out goes to the 6-star or more members: 2001 Monolithic, G Nava, Joaquin Juarez, El Fuego Audio, Travis McClendon, Brandon Hanna, William Berg, Boxboy Audio Sound Solutions, Jesus Tires, Dennis Cromwell Jr., Scott Dilbeck, D Stewarts, Aaron Waltz, David Kozlik, Scott McCord, Matthew Tolberg, Debo Bass, Corey D, Trucker 9000, Bobby Burkett, Kevin Lautner, the Cardio Guy, and James Childers. For as little as $2 a month, you can join the team and get access to the exclusive Patreon-only podcast that goes on every single month. If any of this sounds interesting to you, check me out at patreon.com/HifiVega.